Hello everyone, I'm hoping you're well, despite where you are. Like for me, different place. But I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping that as you're listening to this, subscribe. It's free, and it will help me get to 1,000, which will catapult this platform to more and more. And I'm hoping that the message resounds. So whichever way you consume this content, whether it's on your phone, whether it is on my Facebook page, whether it's this video as you're doing it right now, I appreciate you. The far that I've come, I am grateful. The feedback that I receive, I am thank you for adding days to my life. Now, even as I Moshaino, today I want to, there's a parent who asked, there's a little boy who gets emotional quite fast. And I know I'm not breaking confidentiality when I say this, because it is something that someone in my life experienced, and I have seen that boy grow to where they are. So by the time you ask me a question, I realize there could be another parent who is handling such an issue. So boys are usually told, boys don't cry. And then, so what happens to the tears? So today I'm not going to dig deep into why boys should not cry. Everyone should cry. Once in a while, just let it out. But in the years of practice and also in class, one of my favorite things to do and watch, animations, has become such a powerful platform on how to communicate certain values with your children in a fun way, without the pressure of having a sit down or one-on-one. If you watch my previous videos, which I'm hoping you are, because by the time I'm doing this, it's to document the thoughts that I have and the nuggets of wisdom that I'm gaining, and I want to have them on this platform so that you can get back to them when you need to. Whether your child is 3 years or they are a teenager or they are a teenager. So, animations. So, when I was in class, they told us to go through Lion King. As part of my assignment, as part of our assignment. And who was happy? Who was happy? Me. You're watching a movie so that, and then you're supposed to be examined on it. Yeni popcorn na movie. And it's for an exam. And I have watched that over and over again. But the interesting thing is, the movies your children are watching, not all of them. Yes, there are some which have issues. But the movies that they are watching, which I'm hoping you take time to know what they are, can help you break the ice on certain issues, which can be heavy subjects like loss and grief, which now in this case, Lion King. Lion King, let me start with Lion King. Yes, they did a 3D thing, but I want you to go for the original one. Let them go for the animation, Lion King, the very first one, and then watch. You can watch before. You can then Google and maybe see what the lessons are. But there is a powerful scene where Mufasa, the father, the king of the jungle, I don't know whether it's a jungle or the grasslands and everything, because they don't live in jungles, he passes on this. There's conflict and everything. And there's a little cub called Simba who witnesses all that happening. And it's a really emotional scene. I'm taking my time because it is emotional. Tafuta your video. Look for that video. Corona, this pandemic, loss and grief. You don't know how to start talking about loss and grief? Put that video. Let them watch. If they cry, let them cry. If you cry, better. Because children need to see adults and how they express their emotions. Boys are being told not to cry, but they're feeling frustrated. So how do they, so what? It is just the bubbling. So what do? They cry. Because maybe they have seen their mother cry. The movies have shown women crying. So who is their mentor? They're women. So what do? They see women crying, they cry. But now all the men in their life is like, men don't cry. But in that video, Lion King, the little boy, the little cub, and he disappears. That video, that animation has so many lessons, like taking this. Is it taking responsibility for your actions? Yes, he felt guilty. That's why I'm saying watch it. Watch it together, watch it alone. So there's loss and grief. There's a sense of taking responsibility for what? Like he was given the kingdom. He was supposed to step into the big shoes of his father. So, Lion King, loss and grief, taking responsibility, check. And you have talked about a heavy topic, loss and grief. Breathe. Now the other one is Inside Out. Inside Out. Just type Inside Out movie. All the emotions are there. However, you watch Inside Out and yes, it's for a 13-year-old girl, but all those two emotions, even you, the man, there's a part where, I love it. You can see how great I am, how I love animations. So there's a part for Inside Out where it's the feelings. There's joy, ever colorful. There's sadness, there's anger, there's jealousy, and there's disgust. I hope that I don't know whether that was a disgusting face or anything. But you get to start talking that, by the way, depending on how you look at life, different emotions will show up. And sometimes it's okay if 2 or even more emotions combine. And that's when when you understand you don't know how to feel, it's a normal reaction. That is how you communicate to boys and to girls that whatever is happening in them is normal. You may not see dad crying, you may not see mom crying, but you see this, the inside out feelings, they are all inside you, plus others. So what have you done? You have talked about emotions, emotional regulation, emotional intelligence, and all that. It works. Are we understanding where this is going? Another one, number 3, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory. Those are 2. So those are 4 movies. Which one did I say? Lion King. The second one, did I say? What did I say? Inside Out. Then there's Finding Nemo and there's Finding Dory. Finding Nemo, he's different with his fin. If you're different, it's still okay. You can be brave and move on in life. Finding Dory, forgetful. But what does she do? Keep on swimming, keep on swimming. I hope that is how she does it. But she gets beyond. So I'm hoping you're getting the drift. Have fun while discussing heavy topics. Then there's another one called Cars. Cars, C-A-R-S, as I'm saying it. I believe the first, even just watch the first of the series, because some of them have more. So Cars is, even though there's, what is it called? Alexander McQueen, I believe. Yeah, McQueen. Yes, he's the star of the show, but you need to recognize that there are people that brings about sharing and cooperation. There are people who make you shine, and everybody has a role to play. So yes, it looks like cartoons are just like kid stuff, but my dear, parenting will have you looking at the world through a child's eyes. And what better way than animation? So those are just a few. Look through them. I don't want to overwhelm you. Kujeta pia pesa, lazima upange vizuri, and they don't want to watch all the time. But look for those movies. Watch them. Usually I recommend before if you're getting a resource to watch with your kids, so that you can be better prepared, watch it before. And then by the time you're watching it again with them, you see their reactions, you hear their comments, and then be like, by the way, nyaje, all that. You throw in a nugget of wisdom. And my dear parents, it will make parenting a little bit lighter. So please clear your schedule, and all those words that mean timetable. And have a moment with your children. So from me, here, what I know, please subscribe. Road to 1,000. Tunafika hapo kabla mwisho wa mwezi. Yes, if possible, why not? So, see you on whatever platform you see me. Okay? So, have a nice time, and thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Bye-bye.